What's It's Real, Man about?
My addiction to real ale.
Well, what's that like?
Malty.
It's over a year since I last met the aspiring musician Garry Sullivan. In that time, he has written, recorded and self-published an album which he is calling simply Bohemian Uptopia. Is he finally making a life in music? It's time to find out. The last time I met Garry, he was accompanied by his friend and confidant Dylan. Dylan had apparently helped Garry in the production of Bohemian Uptopia. However, on the day of our interview, Garry was accompanied by a long-haired yet pleasant fellow called Daniel.
Are these the album analytics?
Yeah, I'm currently in the process of talking to a record company called the Really Cool Record Company. When they listen to the album and sign me, they're going to take care of all of this.
These the streaming figures?
Yeah, 7,200 listens.
That's a decimal place.
72 listens.
Garry believes he is on the cusp of being signed to Paul and Eric's label. He is desperate to get a record deal. Success in this endeavour could spell mission accomplished or mission failed in the context of Garry finally making it as a musician.
I decided to visit Garry at the flat he shared with Dylan, although Dylan was nowhere to be seen. A pleasant pad in a South Manchester suburb, the place that apparently inspired the name of his album.
This is the Bohemian Utopia kitchen, quite standard really. We cook some really nice meals in here. My man pad, my bedroom. I've actually recorded most of the album sat at this chair. I always record sitting down. I think it's better for the, the larynx.
You've moved out. How does Dylan feel about that?
Yeah.
Reading between the lines, it seems that Garry and Dylan's fallout was based on Garry's desire to move out of the flat. The pair were not on speaking terms, but I sensed the tenderness of their friendship still remained. It was time to rock the boat.
Dylan is here to see you.
I've invited Dylan along. Thank you for coming, Dylan.
My new girlfriend, Joe.
Hi Joe, what are you eating?
Alfalfa. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I've got this.
What does it say?
Dylan, in Braille.
Do you like it, Garry?
It's on Dylan's body.
Damn straight.
His back.
Back in action.
When Garry first arrived for our interview, he was chipper and intent on projecting a facade of success and confidence. This facade would soon turn into a crumbly mess.
Where do you think you get your talent from?
I think I'm self-taught. Hard work and toil equals talent in my case.
What, and an expensive education.
Sorry?
Why an expensive education has helped you?
I left school when I was 16. And then after summer I went to sixth form. If I can do music, anybody can.
I think it's relevant because you've had every privilege in the world. Social, financial.
I sing about social issues. It's not about where you're from, it's about where you're at, man. Background is nothing if you don't have talent.
And what do you say to those that say you don't have it? Talent.
Who said that?
Well, people who watch my original doc.
I think they're wrong.
What if they said you're deluded?
They can fuck off.
Right.
Fuck off and swizzle. When people listen to the
No one's
album...
listening, Garry. Thanks for your time.
Garry, we've heard back from Paul Higgins at the Really Cool Record Company.
Do him and Eric want to sign?
No, but there is an email here to tour with the tribute act. I can't believe it's not Kate Bush. She liked the album.
But Eric and Paul don't want to sign.
No.
Well, we only wanted to pop by.
Dylan, you don't... Dylan, please, it's...
Dylan,
The Bohemian Utopia didn't work with my life or my music.
Music?
Yeah, my music. My music is everything to me.
Everything must pass away, but not in a day.
Paul and Eric said, "Dear Mr. Sullivan, I'm afraid that Sam isn't right. It's not
Stop!
Garry.
Leave me.
Every good story ends in tragedy and hurt for its protagonist. When an injured animal is cornered, it will lash out and run. Facing pressure from the decay of his closest friendship, the failure to secure a record deal, and the professional scrutiny I had put him under, at this point, absorbed by his own tragic downfall, Garry became that animal.
You!
This reaction demonstrates the fragility of Garry's confidence. When unable to engineer a situation to fall in his favour, he resorts to physical revenge, and as Garry fled in glorious slow motion, questions started to form. Is this the attitude of an artist? Will Dylan continue to put distance between the pair? Should Garry give up and disappear? Can Garry consider his latest endeavour a success? Perhaps only the man himself can correctly respond.